I want to start this video off by saying that nothing that I'm about to say in this video has anything to do with my personal beliefs or anything to do with my personal reservations or my personal feelings about anything. This is just the stone cold hard facts that I think a lot of people missed with the homosexual gay marriage law that was just passed. Now, when you look at the 14th Amendment, and for those that don't know, a lot of people don't know, for those that don't know what the 14th Amendment is, the 14th Amendment was an amendment that was put into action for what they call chattel property. And what chattel property is it's basically general property of African Americans, coloreds, black people, whatever kind of label you want to put on it. Because back in slavery, we were considered property, general chattel property, okay? Now, it was supposed to be put into effect for our freedom after slavery. It was supposed to give us all the same rights, all the same privileges, all the same anything as our counterparts, as our white counterparts, okay? Now, the problem with the 14th Amendment that a lot of people do not know is the 14th Amendment was never legally ratified, okay? Meaning that, in layman's terms, ratification means legalized. So it was a bill, it was an amendment that was never legally put into action, which means that it is void. It's just ink on paper. It was never passed. It was never put into legal action. All right? Now, what does all of this have to do with the homosexual gay marriage law? The homosexual gay marriage law was passed underneath the 14th Amendment. All right? Anybody who knows law, anybody who knows politics, anything like that, you guys know that when you have a illegally ratified amendment, you cannot pass a legal bill underneath that. It voids it out because the amendment on top that you're trying to pass it under is not ratified properly. So, in layman's terms, the legalization of homosexual marriage, it's still void. Okay? It's still void. It's null and void because it's passed underneath the 14th Amendment, and the 14th Amendment is not properly ratified. So, the truth of the matter is, it has nothing to do with your rights. It has nothing to do with America wants you to, be able to marry who you love. It has nothing to do with any of that. It has everything to do with churches and chapels, which are one and the same. They're interchangeable. It has all to do with them and commerce. It's all about commerce. It's all about your money due to the increase of the purchase of marriage licenses. That is what it has to do. It's all about money. It has nothing to do with your freedom. It has nothing to do with your rights. It has nothing to do with any of that. And they tell you that right there in these bills, but they use key words like chattel property, like ratification, knowing you don't know what that means unless you're in politics. So I just had to come and clear that up for a lot of people because a lot of people just don't know, and knowledge is power. And I love you guys.